Hello, it's me again, and I just wanted to talk about something that has been bothering me today. For the third time, I have come across these three individuals, different individuals, but the same profession as the previous two times. And I have to remain nameless, I apologize, but because of where I work. But these three individuals were just talking with me, and telling me about a coworker of theirs that they had come across, and how this person would dress up like a female and wear makeup and refer to themselves as a female, but were clearly a man. They were tall, they had a man's build and man hands, and they know that this person was a man, but they still treated this person like they were weird, and they referred to him as odd and different, and they didn't really like that, and they would tell me how they and their fellow coworkers would call in advance to avoid working with this person. They would see when this person's working and if they're working with them, and then would try to switch their shifts or call in sick, just because they're transgender. Not because they're mean or they're unprofessional. And the more I heard this, the more I got so angry I was wanting to cry. Because as a gay man, I do feel some hostility sometimes, or anger, or hatred, because of my orientation. But someone who's transgender not only has to fight, sexual orientation, like, homophobia, they have to, fight hatred towards transgender. Just because they see themselves as a different sex, that does not make them a bad person. And he kept telling me how he doesn't understand how doctors can do that to someone, and how they could be okay with themselves, and how someone would want to live the rest of their lives after doing that. And they're all laughing, and they're joking about it like it's not a big deal. And after I left their presence, I was just so angry. I didn't understand how someone could be so mean and not know that they're being mean. And I felt so bad for this person. I mean, granted, I'm not transgender, but I can completely sympathize how hard it is for them. And he said, good luck for this person to get a job after when their company falls, because who's going to hire him because he's close to getting his operation. Good luck finding a job, because like I said, them being transgender affects how well they work. I just hope people can be a little wiser and pass on a little understanding. There are people out there who are afraid to come out, who are afraid to be truthful to themselves because of people like this. They go so far as to ending their lives. And it's just not right. A little understanding goes a long way. You don't have to be okay with the way someone lives their life, or how they appear and how they see themselves, but you do have to respect them as a person or as a coworker. They would do the same to you and should be treated no different. I just really hope people think about this. This is the third time I've dealt with this, with the same group of people, not the same individuals, but the job that they have. I've dealt with this topic 3 different times about them talking bad or putting down someone that is transgender, and how weird and disgusting it is, and how they just don't get it. Just because you don't understand something does not mean that it's bad or different or odd or all of the above. They're still a human being. They still have a heart. And I felt so bad for this person. It's just not right. There are individuals in the past recently who have taken their lives because they thought no one would understand. And that's just not right. There's tons of people out there who will understand. Support groups, friends. They just need to be told and made aware that there are people out there who will still love them and treat them the same. To realize you're gay, lesbian, bi, transgender is a big deal. And people just need to show a little understanding, a little maturity, and stop being so ignorant. And when I say ignorance, I don't mean smart. You are ignorant when you look at someone and judge them solely based on their orientation, sexuality. You know, I can't help but think about Martin Luther King and his words, I want to be judged on the basis of my character, not the color of my skin. But you know, this goes not just towards racism, it also goes towards sexual orientation, race, gender, doesn't matter. Whether or not this one individual was a good person had no relevance. Not once did they tell me anything that would be character-based. They only judged this person because this person was transgender and was going to get an operation and wore women's clothing and wore makeup, and that's all they said. Nothing that they say made me think of this person as a bad person. Just different. And what's bad with being different? I'm different. Different does not make you bad. Different makes you unique. And you know, I'd rather be unique than some of those arrogant assholes who walk through life hating and discriminating and are just prejudiced. Because it's going to be a sad, lonely life for them. You know, there are people in my life who have not been very understanding or accepting, but you know what? Big deal. I have family, I have friends who love me for me. I'm a caring, nice person, or at least I try to be. And nothing about that has to do with my sexuality. Nor should it have anything to do with this individual that they were putting down. So, this was what I wanted to do my blog about today. This is what was on my mind, and I really hope you agree with how I feel. And are kind enough to pass this on and hopefully open somebody's eyes. Because even if we opened one person's eyes a day, that's still one person. It's hard, and I really hope I really hope things get easier, not just for gay people, but and bisexual and lesbians, but for transgender. And I hope we all can think about that and think about them. And maybe we can help make it a little easier. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you.